Hello, Taurus, and thank you so much for checking out the full length. So let's dive in deeper, okay? Number 1212, duality. This definitely speaks of embracing your shadow side, the dark side of you, the messy, the icky things that we don't want to show anyone, our anxious thoughts, our anxious tendencies, anxieties, whatever it is for you. Um, it's don't be afraid to shine light to portions of to don't be afraid to shine light to that side of yourself, even if it's with a counselor or myself, with my clients. I know, like, I speak to them like, listen, like, I understand. Like, I am not here to judge you. You probably were doing what you thought was best at that time, right? So, but don't be afraid to tell someone about, if you're really struggling, Taurus, with these thoughts, these anxieties, your shadow side. When your shadow side starts to creep up, right? When old habits, old, tendencies that you're not so proud of, overeating, maybe undereating, whatever it is for you. These are just examples. When those start to show up, just ask yourself, why are they showing up? What can I do differently? And what is it that is calling my attention? Because really, that's just your body and mind's way of saying, hey, maybe we need some more attention brought to this. And the second that you bring the attention to there and resolve the problem, boom, maybe that goes away. Maybe that helps. So, anyways, let's keep it moving here, Taurus. So that's your angel number. So let's go ahead and get this is just going to be a general reading, you guys. I'm just going to see what comes out today. I'm keeping it very casual. I'm not asking the cards anything. I'm kind of more just seeing, we're going to keep shuffling, kind of more just seeing what wants to come out. Okay. So just channeling into Taurus's energy here. My Taurus tribe. Again, happy birthday. This is your season. This is our season, Taurus. Live it up, baby. Yes. Don't be afraid to buy yourself stuff, Taurus. I know you're not, because we love the finer things, right? Make yourself a cup of tea. Stay really grounded right now, Taurus. Two of Swords, King of Swords. Ooh. Um, okay. Let me just put this deck to the side here. She a big deck. um, okay, so Two of Swords, as we know, speaks of options. What I really like in this rendition, though, Taurus, is the swords are equally balanced, and they are in the Rider Waite as well. But the way it's depicted here is reminding me almost of like the scales, like Libra scales. You could be maybe dealing with a Libra, although I believe this card is Piscean energy, water sign energy. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, right? But to me, it's really picking up like decisions. Maybe you're not sure on how to proceed. You're blindfolded to a situation right now, so you're just it feels like things are stalemate, they're stagnant, things are in balance, but not in balance. In limbo. That's what I'm trying. That things are in limbo right now, so you don't maybe feel like you don't have the most control over a situation. And maybe that's spirit's call, right? For duality. Release the need for control, Taurus. Release the need for knowledge. You don't have to. You don't have to know everything. Okay. You wouldn't want to know everything. I just heard. It'd be too much. But God is always listening to conversations that even if you can't hear. So if it feels like there may be a need for justice with the scales too, I'm picking up on like justice card vibes. Like, I'd be very curious to see if that comes out in your reading, Taurus. Anyways, moving on to the King of Swords. So someone is heavily in their mind. This speaks a lot of boundaries. So this is more, healthy boundaries, clear communication, head over heart. You're putting yourself first when it comes to some decision or imbalance, maybe. Two of Swords, right? You're putting yourself first. You're establishing clear cut boundaries. You're thinking more logically than emotionally. So I definitely think it's this call from spirit to, again, duality, to balance maybe your emotions, definitely your emotions with your logic at this time. That's a message I'm picking up on. Okay, so also, you guys, while I was getting ready for your reading, um, I was lighting my candles and I felt a need to open my windows. I have all my windows open right now. I'm really trying to clear and reset the energy, really release any old, stale, right, like energy. But when I was lighting my candles, I said a specific prayer and I said, anyone who is giving me the evil eye at this time, please return to sender, okay, as I lit the candle. If someone at the workplace, in your personal life, whatever it is, Taurus, if you feel someone is wishing you, not wishing you well, like wishing you harm, wishing you ill will, like giving you the evil eye, definitely, with intention, light a candle. And when I did that, you guys, purpose of this, right? The candles, they did like a like a little pops, little cracks, right? And there was a lot of black smoke. So excuse me. And as I said that, Taurus, I feel very restricted in my throat chakra. Interesting. But I have my protection bracelet on. Depending on what culture you're from, the red could represent either protection from evil eye, or I know in some certain Chinese cultures, I believe, or Japanese. I'm unclear, so don't quote me. But it actually represents the red string of fate, I believe, keeping two people bound together. It'll always stay tied and never break. Um, but for me, I use it for protection. But that's a lovely rendition of it as well. So, anyways, let's keep it moving here. Hmm. Even I feel right now like too, like indecisive, right? What deck do I want to use? Let's go right into the tarot, and then we'll get you some oracles, okay? Spirits, angels, ancestors, please help me see. As I say that, the high priestess, what do we need to see, Taurus? The world, ending, new beginnings, cycles, closing, restarting, new start, fresh start. The high priestess, peeking behind the veil, emotions, water energy. A lot of water energy. You could be dealing with a water sign or have heavy water placement in your chart. Spirits, angels, ancestors, please help me see what I need to see for Taurus at this time. Please give me the clearest messages for my Taurus at this time. Spirits, angels, ancestors, please help me see. Ooh. So I'm just going to take this card. More swords. Damn, Taurus. I'm going to just move some stuff around. Um, do, do, do. I'm sorry, 10 of swords. I may have said 9. 10 of swords. A lot of swords. Something is definitely, there's a painful ending. Maybe one that you don't see coming with the high priestess. Yeah, definitely, as I split the deck here, painful ending. 5 of pentacles. Someone feels left out in the cold. Someone doesn't know how to handle their emotions. They're learning, they're trying to maybe learn how to communicate, how to better understand their own emotions. That's something I'm picking up on. Let's keep it moving. Spirits, angels, ancestors. Let's give me the clearest messages for Taurus at this time. King of Wands in the reverse. Spirits, angels, ancestors. Please let me see what I need to see. 8 of Cups. And surprise, surprise, some more swords. Underneath 10 of Swords, you have 6 of Swords. Someone's leaving fast. 3 of Cups and the Hierophant. Way to show up in your own reading, Taurus. Gang. Right? Let me pull 2 more cards and then we'll really dive into this, okay? Let me pull 2 more cards, please, Spirit. The Fool. Beautiful. Beautiful. And of course, some more swords. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Something that you don't see about the situation is that they're actually there's a lot of emotion, but it might just be very firm, very hidden. Notice her cup. It's a big, beautiful cup, and there's like angels on it. It's very decorative. She has one foot in the sea, one foot on the land. Um, but look at her face. She just looks like she's like scowling at something, almost like at her cup. So yeah, the Queen of Cups to me really represents firm, also kind of this message of like firm boundaries, but also channeling the duality, right? Again, one foot on the land, one foot on the sea. Queen of Cups is really the queen of duality, arguably. So it feels like this is something that you don't see, Taurus. So you don't see that actually you are in control of your emotions in a situation and the way that you respond. Um, you just it's especially with the Two of Swords, you don't see your power at this moment, King of Swords, but you will. Okay, so let's dive into it. Ten of Swords, really speaking of a painful ending. King of Wands in the reverse, not having confidence, not having passion for a situation anymore. Confusion. Just really being, I almost kind of get this energy of like ungratefulness too, Taurus. And this, remember, could be you or your person's energy. Okay, so take the energy how it fits, flip the roles if you have to, right? Whatever. Eight of Cups, but whomever is struggling with their emotions in this situation, or to be transparent maybe with their emotions, right, Taurus? It feels like that's going to be the cause of this painful ending. Right now you're in limbo. You're like, let me see if things change. Let me see if maybe we can find the passion again and start over fresh. And that's something I'm seeing too, Taurus. If you do want to try and start fresh with someone, be mindful, be careful of who you allow back into your life, especially if it hasn't been a lot of time. Zero, five. That's not, you know what I'm saying? There's 78 cards in the deck. That's not a lot of time. In terms of if you are talking about 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, it doesn't matter. I'm picking up on this energy of like if you left someone for a good reason because there is this painful ending, maybe some manipulation, and again, just, or maybe not manipulation, but I'm just feeling it's kind of sad actually. I'm picking up on just like you or your person lost interest, which is like, oh my God, that literally breaks my heart saying that, Doris. Um, because that's why you had to walk away. You're like, I have to set this clear boundary. Like, I can't pretend for you or for me anymore. There's nothing left. I've got nothing left to give. I'd rather leave everything. I'd rather pack up all my shit and or nothing at all. I'd rather just literally, I would rather just take my cane and fucking go. Pardon my language, Taurus, but and again, yeah, travel, something heavily about travel. You could be moving, physically moving location, Taurus, away from this person, just so you can have a brand new start, baby. But one with you, I highly recommend one with yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Like you have this brand new beginning, but it's one with only you, or it should be. And that's not to diminish any Taurus in a relationship or whatever, but it feels like whatever you're embarking on, it doesn't necessarily have to mean in love, but it feels like you have to do this alone. This could talk about personal healing or a career, where you just it's like there's something you can allow space for other people, but there's something that you have to do to be the one to take the risk and to go out alone. um, but you're still going to have your loyal companions right by your side. The Fool, right? With his little doggy. um, yeah. Just this calling of be so careful of who you allow in your energy. Um, it feels like someone is backstabbing you, deceiving you, tricking you. If you try to allow them back into your life, right now is not the time, Taurus. Um, I think you just need to stay focused on you. The Fool feels like this is your energy. This feels like you took this brave, strong step forward, and you may have some haters because of it. People love to hate a Taurus. They do. They really do. They see us shining so bright over here with our rose and our luxurious outfits, being the spirit and the fool of the tarot, having the time, just always staying positive. People some people really, the lowest vibrational people really hate that shit, Taurus. Okay. And you know what you do to counteract that? You keep shining, baby. You keep shining. Okay. Okay. Powerful messages, Taurus. Let's keep it moving. Let's grab an oracle card for you at this time. Grab an oracle card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What else do we need to see, please? Thank you. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Spirit. Metamorphosis. Notice in this, it looks like she's taking a mask off. To me, that's removing ego. Okay, this is removing ego so that your spirit self can shine. Notice, oh my gosh, this really did, wow, this card really full circled the reading, you guys. Notice in the background here, it may be really hard for you to see. That's actually a woman figure, Taurus, and that's shadow self. That's representing shadow self. What did we speak about in the beginning of this reading? Duality. This is you shedding your shadow self, okay? You're shedding any old habits, old people, anything that is no longer serving you is dying out spiritually in your life, okay? And this is how you are going to transform yourself. You're going to, I think of like the caterpillar, like coming out of the cocoon. It's messy, okay? The caterpillar coming out of the cocoon is messy. It's not going to be beautiful. Women, if you have a menses, also a similar, it all kind of ties in. It's messy. It's not, I don't mean to be gross, you guys, but it's, nothing about change is ever comfortable or pleasant, is the message Spirit is saying here. So spiritually is going to be no different, okay? Wow, thank you, Spirit. Beautiful, beautiful. Purpose. I think that as you remove your ego, Taurus, during this time, it feels like you are removing the mask. Your spirit is stepping into acceptance of yourself, your body, your vessel. Um, Also, something I'm picking up on is women, you could be very fertile at this moment, or if you're trying to conceive, now might be a good time if you are a Taurus female, okay? But yeah, purpose. Something again, duality being definitely represented here, okay? The sun and the moon. Um, it, I, I don't think there's a more clear representation of, duality than that. May 4th could be important to you. If that's your birthday, happy birthday, Taurus. Also, the number 7, May 7th could be important. April 27th. Big shout out to my April Tauruses. Woo woo. But yeah, duality is a huge message for you. Balancing the light and the dark, balancing ego and spirit, balancing um, like um mm, 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 mm. what is that word, balancing your like your wants and your needs, like your, yeah, kind of, that's not what I was trying to say. It's fine, it'll come to me. But yeah, so beautiful, beautiful messages here for you, Taurus. Let's get one last card here to close you out for my raw oracle. Spirit, angels, ancestors, please, one last message for my Taurus. We close out this reading. You guys, I really hope something here did resonate. If it did, of course, please like and subscribe, share the video as well. And if you would like to book a personal reading, I am available. Just email me, taurussuntarot@gmail.com. Readings start at only $10, you guys, okay? We can do it over Zoom, over FaceTime, whatever is most convenient for you, okay? Spirit, angels, ancestors, please help me see what I need to see for Taurus at this time. And stop here. Okay. Anything is possible. Yeah. Especially with the Fool here. I think anything that you're working on right now, Taurus, despite anyone who is going to be giving you the evil eye, okay, we are going to rebuke that, light your candles. Wear your protection bracelets and honor yourself always. Okay. Yeah, so those are your messages, Taurus. I really hope something here did resonate, you guys. And as always, please like and subscribe and get a reading.